Hello guys, my name is Jana. I am here for you every Wednesday where we will do Wednesday's checks live here in a lifetime for you. So if you have any communication with a woman online on any dating site or platform and you keep wondering is she is a real deal or just another scammer, or is this communication seems to you too good to be true, you're welcome here with any your question to find out the truth. As a Ukrainian lady, I will help you to figure out how is Ukrainian lady typically behave themselves in their relationship, what is not appropriate, what will be a red flag. So you're welcome with your stories, with your questions to find the truth out. Guys, today I will show you one more educational video when we will try to learn how to recognize scammers from real ladies who want to build some real decent relationship with you. So let's start.
Welcome to Coffee with
Mhm.
Carrie. The FBI says there are two new romance scams that we need to be aware of. They've been around a while, but they're really picking up in popularity. I always try to keep you abreast of what's going on in the catfishing, romance scams, dating scams that people are falling for, and that's what we're going to talk about today. The first one has increased 8 times since 2019 to this year. And I think we'll start with that one. If that's intriguing, stick around. That's what's on the agenda. If you're new here, I'm Carrie. I'm a matchmaker and a dating coach, and got to keep up to date on what these scammers are doing. The first thing is sextortion. It's a new trendy word spelled like that. And it's where people are convinced to send nudes or compromising photos and then blackmailed to either send more or to give money. Otherwise, these photographs or images, videos will be shared with personal contacts, friends, family. Very
Guys, here I will pause. And first of all, I want to compliment this lady, this Carrie, author of this channel. The more honest people we have who will be helpful, who will give any kind of tips about modern online dating, the more you will be warned and can predict and recognize any red flags, any wrong things in your communication. So thank you, Carrie, for these tips for this video, for those video. And blackmailing, I don't recommend to be a victim to follow any rules from a person whoever trying to blackmailing you, even with the worst scenario towards pictures. Guys, I have my personal opinion about that. I don't think that we can surprise anyone, but as well, I don't believe, which is worse even than to have something inappropriate, that the person who blackmailing you will be never satisfied. It will happen again and again. So first, in my main conclusion here, until you met in person and could find out, don't even try to play hard. Okay, so you have communication. This communication can be quite playful, can be exciting, flirting. Everything is fine. Adult people can do whatever they want to do, but still, you never met this person. You couldn't find out the real intentions, and you cannot trust for 100%. Even after that, how many cases we had uh, in social media, on newspapers, that people even could do like to show wrong pictures after they broke apart. Yeah, even some celebrities could do that. Or like, yeah, like a revenge or something to put a person with some private information, inappropriate information, under a bad light. I don't think that we need to buy that. Okay, that we need to agree for any conditions, especially if someone who blackmailing you offering to pay money. I don't think that is it would be something real what they would do. It's still a work. They need to dedicate their time, to start this process, to find your circle of friends or whatever, and send your pictures. I don't think that person will really do that. So more likely it would be just a test how strong you are. And if you will buy that, the scammer will be satisfied. But I don't think that they really have this intention to share anything. So, good warning. Thank you for this information. And just for you, learn lessons. Don't go too hard in your communication until you met in person and could find out in reality that this is real person, that you have real connection. It can grow to something different, and you stay in a certain decent relationship. Until then, you cannot be sure. You can have wonderful, great online communication. It's appreciated, but still keep boundaries. uh, be wise, be gentleman. Okay. Good tip, I can say. Let's continue watching tips.
Underreported. It seems that people between the ages of 18 and 29 are 6 times more likely to report this than people over 30. People, if this stuff is happening to you, you have to let the authorities know so that these people can be found and stopped from perpetrating these crimes and frauds on other people. 58% of this crime is being perpetrated between people who have met on social media. Instagram and Snapchat are above all the others, taking the number 1 and number 2 place as to where people are connecting for this crime to happen. And I want to give you a couple easy tips just to avoid this should you come in contact with someone who is setting you up to be the victim of sextortion. No second platform. In real life, you don't go to a second location. Online, you don't go to a second website, chat place, messaging app, especially because what they're trying to do is get you somewhere with encryption. It allows them to record your entire conversation while also keeping any images or videos that you send to them. They can also download all of this live as it's happening so that they can repurpose what you send for blackmail purposes or for sending along these photos.
And one more thing here, that everything could be recorded, and if you will use some pieces from context, they can put whatever light to anything what you did said, but change the purpose. Yeah, and nowadays it's difficult to trust someone on distance. So guys, just be wise. And how you can be sure and confident? You cannot be on distance, but still, when you can learn culture and experience behavior and find out real motives. So if the behavior, the patterns really suspicious, okay, so be a little bit more cautious at the beginning. If everything opens like too good to be true, it as well should be a red flag for you. Of course, it can happen that you can meet a wonderful, amazingly beautiful lady online. Can happen. And two adult people, of course, they can have great communication, and this communication can grow. But you should just understand why this woman pay attention to me, how long we communicate and how much time she dedicated to this communication, and what next. So what the purpose for beautiful, attractive woman to contact communicating with you if she can't see you as a future partner, if you will not have arranged appointment in reality in the future. So you should just understand, if the lady as well like try to, you know, to rush any kind of playful, intimate communication, it's as well should be suspicion to you. Just because decent lady will not do that. Lady with the serious goal, with the real intentions for creating relationships, she will just not do that. First of all, just because she is a lady, she is not cheap. Second, just because as well she will be cautious and expect the same scenario, wrong scenario, which can happen because she never met you and she cannot trust to you 100%. So don't buy everything what seems, too good. Everything, guys, everything must be earned from both sides, from your side, and if we're talking about Slavic people, about Ukrainian culture, then of course men should be an initiator and do first actions, and first actions on certain order and certain boundaries. If you as well like Russian events, too fast about certain things, it would be a red flag for woman, and she will escape from this communication. She will just skip and try to find someone more serious. But and this would be an indicator for you that this lady is real, that she is serious. If lady is okay, it's fine, yes, let's exchange these like pictures, video recordings, do something appropriate before meeting, guys, red flag, red flag. Low quality or other motives.
To other people should it come to that, or should they just be sharing as part of their sextortion? And then obviously, no sharing of personal images, intimate conversations with people that you have not met in person. The internet ain't no place to start a relationship with people who are not available to meet you, as I always say, in person for a cup of coffee, glass of wine, walk in the park, whatever, within a week. So, who's sending pictures to somebody within a week that are that intimate nature? And if it's gone on beyond that, you're wasting your time, because this isn't a person who is actually interested in a relationship or meeting you. If they were, they would have met you within that 7-day period. So protect yourself and keep that rule in mind, my 7-day rule, and just don't with people that you haven't met in real life. And then the second thing that the FBI is talking about is crypto investment fraud.
We will return to tip number 2. Let's make a conclusion here, guys. If you try to get know someone at online world, digital world, that is fine. It can happen. All of us have reasons for that. The only thing you need to understand your realistic opportunities. Try to filter bad apples and be cautious and pay attention to any red flags. And what you can share about you, how you can check on distance before you met a person in reality, how you can check the motives, and is everything what person told to you is really truth. First thing is video chats. It's more difficult to fake anything when you stay on video with the person. You can see the background and proofs about words and stories what the person showed to you. So this is first. Then a second is amount of time you spend in communication, and of course you need to memorize all things person told to you. And if you can see any mismatches with the stories about past or about present, any mismatch about story about work, for example, and you can see something wrong here, it can't be like it contributing to that information which you received. So just try to be more attentive to details, and of course you must be careful and share about yourself only that information which never can be harmful to you until you will not meet in person. And even with the meet in person, guys, still as a coach I facing some My viewers from UDTV who stay in communication with the lady for more than 1 year, even even more, for 2 years, sending money support monthly, met in reality once per year for 1 week or something, like whatever, still too little, too much little, but monthly supporting with some transactions. And for me, it's like average Ukrainian income. And viewers who can watch us, can hear all these tips, still accept, allow such wrong communication in their life. And my heart just bleeding for that, for these stories, just because for me it's obvious red flag that um, scammers is not only people who tricking you online, pretending under fake profiles. It's as well people who doesn't have real intentions to build something what they pretend to build with you about communication and real relationships in the future. So, if no future, a decent woman will not pretend that she is your woman. She will say to you straightforwardly, like, sorry, it will not work for this and this reason, or she will just ghost you. As well can happen, but it is better than woman will play with your feelings and especially with your money. It's not acceptable, guys. And for me, I'm just shocked sometimes to hear that, oh my God, we have UDTV channel more than 1 year. We have this channel, we have Match Guarantee channel with plenty of tips how to recognize what is appropriate, what is not. Everything should be, it's like exchange of energy, of effort, of commitment, of money, of touches, of everything. Relationship, it's exchange of all these things I mentioned before, and woman as well shows her commitment in this relationship. If you don't receive, and if it is not still in reality, or if you're not ready to these relationships in reality and want some just online romance, guys, it's not gonna work. You will find yourself wasted time and brokenhearted, because this woman who agree to communicate with you on distance for long time and especially agree to receive something from you but no actions about real meeting, that woman doesn't have intentions to start relationships. So why you are there and why you wasting your time, your money, your hopes, your feelings? I don't know. So learn, please. And if you staying in this position, dear viewers, dear followers here, if you communicating with a woman more than few months online, never met, and don't have meeting which arranged already, you're just wasting your time. Where are you going? You should ask yourself, where are you going? What the purpose of this communication? No one will stay single for a month and few months. What the purpose of this communication then? Okay, so let's let's watch a tip number 2.
This is where people are encouraging you with insider tips and trading tips. It has to do with those silly little Google cards, the cash cards, and they know how to make big money. There's an investment they're going to let you in on. Nobody who doesn't know you, no strangers are going to be giving you tips that are going to make you a millionaire. It's very, very wishful thinking. I know to some of you it's very obvious, and you're going to put in the comment sections, how can you be so stupid? But some people are just very trusting and open to people that they meet without having met them. And there's a whole episode I have on whether or not you have the personality traits that would make you susceptible to catfishing or dating scammers. I'll link to that here and at the end of this episode, at the very end with those cards that show up with the 3 episodes. I'll put it there for you, but just know that it's not stupid people. It's people who have other qualities that make them trusting. The same rules for avoiding this apply here. If you haven't met this person, obviously, you're not going to be taking investment tips from them or even talking to them beyond day one or two because there are no plans to meet on the books. But secondarily, I thought I would mention that if a reverse image search on this person on Google isn't working for you, nothing's coming up, there is a link down in my description on how to get to socialcatfish.com. They have a YouTube channel with people who have fallen victim to the scammers, but they also offer an online tool, and it is a reverse image search. You can look up people's pictures that they've sent you, the pictures they're using as their profile, things that they've written to you, stories that it's basically an online personal PI, private investigator. You put information in and they spit it back out, tell you if this person is real or not, if Google isn't doing the trick for you. So check that out down in my description box if you need it. But protect yourself just by following my one rule for sure. You exchange a couple messages with somebody that you've connected with, a little repartee or teasing or getting to know you questions, and then you try to make plans for within the week. If that's not going to happen, you say, well, hey, when you're back in town, when you're back in the country, when you're back from your business trip, when you recuperate from your surgery, whatever it is, hit me up then and we'll make plans to grab a coffee. You don't talk to them from that point until future point when you're making plans. You wait until there's a plan on the calendar to get back to communication. That makes it super simple. You don't fall for somebody you're not talking to, and you won't be talking to somebody whom you're not going to be actually meeting IRL in real life. Keep it simple. All right, hope you found that interesting.
Guys, really, if you see any resistance, it has a reason. If lady you're communicating to too busy with something, give your space, give her time, and you will find out. First of all, is she honest to you? If she interesting to you? If so, you are a man. You can wait. You can remind about yourself after time, but not beg for attention. It can break and ruin, spoil even interest from a woman who was real and serious about you at the beginning. But if she really busy with a working trip, for example, you will just distract her from her reality, and it will bring opposite effect on this communication. You will just be considered as a man who don't have personal life, any interests. It would be not interesting for a woman. So don't beg for attention. Be busy with your things. If you see that this communication, I cannot rate this like 50-50 from the beginning. I can rate this. So if you're a man, you start in this communication, so probably you will be the initiator of this connection for the beginning. But you can see the feedback and how long chats can grow from your initiative, but how the lady interested in you back. If she's interested, this chat will go on and go on and go on, because it can be exciting, to learn, especially at the beginning, the very beginning. It's very exciting to discover about each other, to have this long back and forth chats. So you will see if the lady always have excuses for you. I'm busy, I'm do things. She can be busy in reality, but even busy people will find uh, time to respond, to reply. It's up to priorities. It just shows that you're not a priority. So again, make a conclusion for yourself. And if you try to initiate real meeting and you can see excuses, I can understand one excuse when you can offer not a good time. Can happen. All of us have life obligations, responsibilities, whatever plans. But our plans can be for a week, even for months ahead. Yeah, but what next? What about another month? No time for meeting. Not your woman, or she's not interested enough in you. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your effort.
These two new scam that are growing in popularity because they're out there, they're all over the place, and you're bound to bump into them at some point. And now you'll recognize them right away. Hope you'll subscribe to the channel, hit that ring bell so you're notified when new episodes go live. Truly appreciate it. I'll look forward to seeing you next time. And until then, oh, mom says give the episode.
Okay, guys, I really into this scary blogger matchmaker. I like her energy. I like her tips. She's like very easygoing with a good quality information, I can say. So let's learn piece by piece every day, and I hope that you can really accept those advice for yourself and be better. And the more important, be brave enough to accept this information to into your actions and to stop doing wrong actions if you still do, okay? And change your life, start something real. That's my wish to you. That is why we're here for you every Wednesday with more and more educational information. Guys, as well, if some of you here in the chat want to share your story, you're welcome to visit my studio here. I will send my StreamYard link. You can just copy and paste this into your browser. You need to mute sound here at YouTube. Watch this folder, what you're watching right now. Not to cause echo, you can mention your name, and you can just, with some details you want to share, just bring this story about your experience. Yeah, you can just share. You can mention name of the site, name of woman. If you had few, that is fine. You can share the way you communicated. Was it PPL site with the letters you need to pay back and forth, so you had to pay membership? What happened? Did they want to exchange personal information like personal contacts? What happened next? Like different varieties of story can be helpful for other viewers and can help to find out for other men to warn them, because they right now can have absolutely the same communication and not be aware that what is going on, and they still will hope that they have some online relationships. Maybe. Guys, I will greet all of you in the chat. Hi, Vat, привет, Жаночка. Hello, Bill, glad to see you. Hello to you. Sultry Jana. Okay, thank you. Need to translate then. Juan Antonio is well here. Hello, привет, Жаночка. The FBI is always watching us, even if we are not scamming. That's good. By the way, toward this information, what we can talk about sending pictures to some unknown person, if even many messengers are like spied by some organizations, okay? And what we're talking about then will pop up in our feed like advertisement, or nowadays, I don't think I can talk about this information, but this war topic about Ukraine. So we cannot be sure that all our communication at different messengers is 100% secure and protected. So it should be as well for you. You just should understand that you need to share and to show just that much what you're ready to show, which will be not used against you. Any kind of information, your opinion, your pictures, your private information, especially private information. So just give that much which cannot harm you. and you will be safe. Gregory, buenas tardes to you. Thank you, Bill. I'm here for you, giving these tips for free. Nobody trapped. No, I don't ask from you anything. I just ask you guys, be safe, be careful, be cautious, and learn, please, how to recognize and filter bad apples. If you are here for a reason. And exists a reason why we go into online communication. It means that in reality, at local place, for some reasons, you cannot find what you're seeking for. So let's learn how to do this in a correct way online. Juan Antonio, Janочка, I would be thrilled when great communication grows with an intelligent and beautiful traditional lady. Maybe one day it could happen for real. That should be an intention, and that is why I asking you guys to have a plan. If you understand that um, it can be your reality in the future, go for it. Check before as much as you can, build this background, grow your communication, and go for it. Because without this meeting, when you're not ready to go and to meet in reality, it's pointless. Again, if we're talking about scam world, even if you're ready to go, not always would be a case that that person will really meet you and waiting for you. So again, learn here how to recognize if this communication is real and genuine. Is this lady is real? Does she has serious, honest intentions towards you, that she will definitely meet you, not cost you, when you will already buy your flight tickets and arrive to foreign country to cross half of a planet for what? So before do such brave manners maneuvers, you should be 100% sure about this communication. And you can check this with many things. Yeah. So I already repeated it several times here about you can check with pictures, with video chats, how much time you communicate and how much things you know about this person. Is all this information matches with everything she presenting to you, and you can check, go to Google her pictures, her first and last name if you have, if right. Exchange social media networks. It would be a great tip for you. You will see a lot about few years of life of this person. Uh, it will tell us a lot. If you will see a woman, if she will allow you, okay? This is question number one, because if she will not, if she will tell you, okay, woman, middle age or something from her, I don't know, 20s to her 50s, I can say that every one of us nowadays have this social media, at least Facebook or something else maybe. So if she will tell you, oh, I don't have, yes, you cannot find her by her first and last name. People can use exactly to hide the profile from unwanted attention, probably. They can sign up with, I don't know, whatever, like mermaid of the sea. Can be her name in Facebook, whatever. But still it can exist, and many of us nowadays addicted to social media to be socialized, to follow our friends, to share things, to keep in touch. Very nice good platform to keep in touch with people you really know. And by the social media, of course, you can see how much friends she has. So if you can see such crazy numbers as 1,000 and more and above, obviously you understand that probably it's not people she really knows. So she add in anyone who for attention or for promotion, for sales, for whatever reason. But I don't think that person in reality can know that much. People can, probably can. Depends on situation, depends on profession. If it is some very socialized person with or celebrity, or but usually it's not the case. You will see the amount of male friends of foreign men at her friends list. You will see the content she has at her feed. So what she talking about usually? Is she responsible person, or she just I don't know, some crazy one who posted any BS there without deep meanings? Yeah. About her pictures, how provocate those pictures, how open her profile for other people to see. Plenty of information you can see. And if she will not allow you into her networks, guys, this is the first red flag that she hiding something from you, that she's not serious to you to let you into her personal space. She doesn't want you in her life. Definitely, that would be a red flag that she probably will not gonna meet you at a country you agreed for meeting, and especially, I don't know, she can promise you even to meet you at some foreign country as well, like she will go there, but I am not sure that always it can happen. And unfortunately here at this channel we had such stories that a man came to foreign country, woman promised to meet him there, and nope. And what you have at the end? Disappointment. You can't even relax in this mode and enjoy your vacation at some new place just because you staying in shock, your heart is broken, your expectations ruined. You cannot overcome this stress, this unexpected broken plans that fast. So you cannot even enjoy this 1 week abroad, and you could spend this time in some different quality, but you cannot. Who knows? Maybe I am. What communicating with a woman online for many months without a meeting is something a lot of scam victims seems to have in common. Yes, but guys, here is my request for you. Don't allow this communication when you have months, no opportunity, real opportunity for you to go there to visit, or if you have fears and you're not ready to visit, you can even have all opportunities. You can have permission like documents, you can have resources for this, like money for this trip, but you're not ready inside you, and you know that i I have some fears. I probably will wait for what? If you're not ready, stay. Don't spend. Guys, it will fail for two basic reasons. First reason will be, if you're not ready to go, that woman will not wait for that long exactly for you. And second reason is that if you're still thinking and during all this time you this communication on distance, what you can do on distance, not much, or you need to show your admiration with, I don't know, flowers or small gifts or such things. I don't talk about sending money, no, guys, not accepted on distance before meeting, but you should do certain actions at least to keep attention of this lady, and she will accept you as a serious person. Or if you not do that, she will skip you as not serious man who want to communicate for months without serious intention for meeting and without any even kind of courtship, guys, it will be a deal breaker for a woman, because she will consider you as a cheap man who don't know how to court a woman. Okay, so you're already losing points at the beginning of this communication, of this relationship. So two things which already really bad beginning of relationship. After 1 or 2 months of communication, of course, ladies subconsciously will expect some actions from you. If this action not a meeting, so at least it should be something. But you cannot do much on distance, and as well, you cannot receive too much proofs on distance from a stranger. So no points to do that more than 3, 4, 6 months. Okay, it's really, really not acceptable, guys. What scammers delays meetings coming up with kinds of excuses and keeps on talking stuff money. I don't want any such situation for any of our viewer here, for any man, because to go to meet someone and when a person, a scammer, didn't show up, guys, it's obviously that you just skipped many red flags which did exist, but you was so addicted to your fantasy, to this communication, that you just skipped all those red flags, but they always exist. Where you meet that woman, how often you communicating, where do you communicate in some personal space out of the site, or you still need to pay for this site? How decent she is to you, how much time she dedicating to you and you to her. Okay, how long is your communication? 1 month or 2 or 6 or 1 year or 2 years? All those things does matter. So if you will ignore red flags, of course you will meet that result at the end. So guys, sorry, but questions to you as well. Rene, hello to you. Hello, Jana. Ukrainian women remember everything. Yes, if you're the one, of course. They focus on all details in your conversations. Whatever you say can and will be used against you. Ah, Rene, I cannot say that it will be used against you, but of course, our ladies, what they do in, especially at the beginning of relationships, they will absorb on your behavior. And if you tell them about that, and then she can understand that, okay, if you told me that, she will expect that you will treat her or have opportunities to do certain things, and if you did not, of course she will be disappointed, because she realized our women just quite smart. Okay, it's not about high expectations, it's about expectations to be treated well, like a special lady at your life. If you don't accept her as a special in your life, so for her no point even to yeah, so to use against. It's more likely when you're already in relationship and have some fight, then a woman can bring you some things which you mispromised, didn't deliver, or was wrong about. Then she can bring those things, depends on which manner, of course. If it's not if it's still polite, so can happen. But yeah, of course, woman in her communication will be focused on the man she want to build relationship with. Of course, she will do care. What are you doing in general in life, for living every day? What did you promise to her? What you really do to prove your words which you said to her during your chats? So of course she will be attentive to men and will expect relationships and be treated nice, what she expected. So of course she will remember, because she waiting for this. If you told that one day we will visit, I don't know, Paris, then she will wait that you will visit Paris together. Not tomorrow, but in some day of your life together. And not in 10 years, okay? So be careful with your words, with your promises. Ukrainian women still women. Okay, so yeah. Rene, hey, but true, but Ukrainian women take it to a different level. They are very intense. We just don't like blah blah man. If you said something, deliver that. If you cannot ever deliver that, don't say at all. We really don't like. We can sniff those men who, you know, sometimes men can appear in your life, in reality, online, whatever, whenever can appear and speak so nice, so sweet, and promise like, oh, you are so beautiful, I will do that and that with you, for you, what, like all this blah blah blah. A woman understands immediately it's never gonna happen. She will just skip him indoors just because people who seriously going to do something, they will not talk about that, they will not promise, they will even under promise and then surprise with their actions, but never discuss all these things ahead, like, oh, I will do this and I will order this, we will go there, and like blah 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 blah. Our women hate that. Hello, Porfirio. Glad to see you as well. Guys, here is my link. We have 15 minutes if any of you from our viewers have story to share with me or question you want to know, to find out, do you have decent communication or it's a fake? You're welcome. I will help you here for free. For free, guys. Gregory, que pases una linda noche, Jana. Thank you. Shalom, Jana. Porfirio, I got scammed not by PPL, but by whom? It was romance scammer, used other people pictures. But still, I believe that you had some red flags. If you will share this story, probably we can find out those red flags and you will understand afterwards. Yeah, you will understand what really happened. What does it mean even? Ellie, hello. Drop and give Mr. 80 squats. I can't understand to which part of my comments, or probably Carrie comments. Oh, Porfirio, here is my studio. Porfirio, can you? Okay. Hi.
Hello, I don't know how to pronounce your name.
Hello.
Sorry, I've been watching your videos for a while.
I'm glad to see you. I know you're a client of Match Guarantee.
Yeah, I'm still working on that. I don't know if they approved my pictures or not, but I'm still working on that. I'm trying my best.
That is fine. Porfirio, what was your story? What the romance scammer used
It was
people's.
I met her about 5 years ago. Um, just it just kind of give a short story. It kind of scammed me out money for like 5 years, promising me all this money. That's one thing you need to watch out for other scammers, because these scammers are pretty smart. They come from everywhere. They say they have money, and I got these certificates and everything, and it took me a while. The Holy Spirit woke me up to it, and finally, He had to humble me to lose my house. I lost my house. I had to move back with my parents.
You lose your
I
house
mean, lost
because of
part of my,
romance scam or another
yeah,
reason? Seriously?
that
How much
was
did you
was
lost?
about 20,000, maybe more.
In which period of
That
time?
include my within that 5 years.
5 years. It's
Yes,
still a lot.
it took me a long
It's,
time. Yeah,
okay, so what
and
was
then they also
Porfirio, can you explain me? It was one woman who pretended like she was in relationships with you, or
yeah,
few?
yeah. It was there were a few, but I was blinded by that time because they used other people's pictures. and it took me a while. I found out I use reverse image, but I also use I don't know if you heard of social catfish. It's a it's a website that
Yes.
helps you look up. It helps you look up the people, even though like you're saying they do hide their names, and it's hard to them
Mhm.
to find. And I was able to find the person, and I confronted them, and they kept on lying and lying, and I just finally had enough of it. I know what, no more.
When it happened, how long you was already in communication when you could find this truth?
Uh, I'm trying to remember. It's been a long time. Like I said, it's been 5 years. Been with this talking with the same person. I was able to talk to her on the phone. I just I couldn't do video chat with her. She, like I said,
What
made
was the
these.
excuse?
What was that again?
What was the excuse why lady couldn't talk on video with you?
Um, the internet. The phone didn't have a camera. The camera.
Phone doesn't have
So
a
I know.
camera,
Yeah,
and you
but
did
she can
believe.
see me. That was kind of weird though, because when I did try video chat, she could see me, but I couldn't see her or the other
And you
person.
did believe that it can happen in Ukraine? It was Ukrainian woman
No, it wasn't Ukrainian. It was someone from Africa.
from Africa. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So
They're
more
saying,
difficult for me to judge, but I don't believe that nowadays even cheap Chinese smartphones, which can cost, I don't know, $50 probably, have camera.
yeah, and it took me a while. Like I said, the Holy Spirit woke me up to it, and just to be humbled and start telling people, like I said, this person stole my identity, opened up loans under my name, and right now I'm trying to clear that up and trying to rebuild my life. I'm slowly getting back, and just trying to be aware of people. Just watch out suspicious emails and not even that, but also text messages too. Because sometimes I've been getting text messages from people, as I be careful with that too. So I'm just warning
Sergio,
people about that.
when you did recognize that something wrong here with this communication during this amount of time, 5 years, it's a lot. 5 years of your
Yeah,
life. When you did recognize that something wrong here, I still don't have. I have communication, but I don't have any real partner next to me.
yeah, because I remember I paid her ticket to come to Albuquerque. I'm trying to think, probably about 3 years ago, and she said that she got stopped because she was bringing in gold, and that never happened. Like gold bars, and like I said,
You
it's
bought
just
a
like,
flight ticket.
yeah, I booked and
You
paid
bought by
for a
yourself
ticket.
and sent to her, or you send money to her to buy tickets.
No, I sent her money to buy the ticket.
Oh, don't do that, guys.
No,
Don't
no,
do
I know.
that.
That's why I realized that. Not realize that now. That's why I'm trying to help people as much as I can. Don't fall for
Yeah.
that.
That is why I'm asking all these not very pleasant questions, because with every question, our viewers can see how not to do and what is like wrong behavior. Because, guys, after couple months of communication, even with the video chats, if you don't have a real purpose and opportunity to meet, and if she find any excuses to do video chats and to agree for meeting in reality, that already should be the major, the biggest, hugest red flag to you, that those relationships not gonna happen. Never send, if you trying to be, that is fine if you are a gentleman. If any woman from any country of this world, especially from lower economical position that your country, even if it would be difficult for her to book tickets, um, it's still risky to pay for these tickets ahead, but at least better if you do this, when you receiving her information, you booking these tickets online, depends how decent and close your communication, how much trust you have. But to send money ahead, it's, I can say, almost 90% that you will never see this woman and you will never see your money.
Yeah, and I agree with that. That's one reason why I want to share my story. It just be careful, and it could
Yes.
happen to
Yes.
anyone. It happens to both.
Kira, I'm so
younger people
sorry
and
to
older
hear
people
that.
too.
I'm so
Thank
sorry
you.
to hear that you wasted 5 years of your life, that amount of money, $20,000, and it caused issues to your present life. But it's an expensive lesson to you to learn not to be that trustful or naive. And I hope that the same men as you can watch this channel from time to time, or to receive even one video, can see and recognize that something wrong with my communication. I don't want the same lost with time and money. So it definitely will be
Yeah,
helpful.
that's one of the reasons why I joined the Mac Guarantee. At least I get to see these women for live. I know that you're real. I seen you talk on the videos and the other ladies. At first I thought it was, but I seen the videos of Joe as the years progressed. Seen you guys putting this on. Now I know it's real, and that's like, well, a good. Uh, try my luck with the Ukrainian women. See what happens. If not, you know what? It's not meant to be by God, and I understand that. So
Yeah. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I wish you the best of luck in your real search. And at least here, if it's not going to work, you will know this at the beginning and know any investments into this woman. If it will work, it will be different. It will be your chance. And that's different story. So, Porfiria, thank you so much for joining me.
yeah,
And
thank you
to
for
warn
having me
guys,
on. And I try to watch as much as I can, but sometimes the videos when you go live, I'm either exercising or getting done, and I miss the videos. So I want to talk to you, go on the live stream dating, but it's kind of hard to do because the video. Because when you go on, I go to church on
yeah,
Saturday Shabbat service.
it's still your option. It's not an obligation, of course, but if you have time, yeah, so of course you're welcome. We can talk as well there at UDTV channel. Yeah, and receive
I still
more,
have a
more
questions
tips.
about Ukrainian women.
Yeah, yeah, there
Okay,
you can
Zana. All
learn.
right, thank
It
you, and
will be helpful. Thank you, Porfirio. Thank you so much. Best of
muchas
luck to
gracias,
you. Thank you.
Janana. Okay, bye.
Yeah, bye. Here we are, guys, with the great tips for you not to be at the same position. You can save yourself. Matt, I'm glad to see you as well here on this channel. Put on your big boy pants and take the leap. Talk is cheap. Actions speak louder than words. Even if things go sideways, at least you get a new experience in life. We're always learning. Matt, not only you, big guys, women learning as well with our experience, with our fails, with our mistakes, which we as well can have. So it is about everything in life, but great advice for men, that you, until you will not do something, until you will not do actions, until you will not try, you will never learn, and women will accept you as a cheap man. Oh yeah, this man knows what he's talking about. Matt, referring to traveling to here, by the way, not sitting home doing nothing. Yes, you proved this few times, and I respect you for that. Rene, Jana, besides scamming, a man has to be aware of cheating. Some ladies are active on multiple dating sites. If you are involved with a lady, check multiple sites to see if she is actively online. Very good tip, Rene. Thank you. I absolutely agree and confirm this tip, because a woman who has interest, she will be less active everywhere. You will not receive any red flags. So she will stop her activity at other dating sites just because she already focused her attention on some men. and it might be you as well. If you already exchanged your social medias as well, she will not be probably that active, just because she doesn't need to attract attention. So she will less likely post, new attractive, provocative pictures or whatever to attract new and new admirers or attention or compliments from people. She doesn't need that. She already focused. And just, yeah, you can check if you're, of course, aware how much sites she visiting. Matt, entirely correct. I will argue that cheating is just another form of scamming. Ah, yes, regardless of how many days, years you have been together. Yeah. Oh, yes, absolutely, absolutely. Again, if a woman from Africa, Ukraine, whatever spot under the war, no camera at phone, what she doing at the dating site? No reasons. If she has lack of opportunities to communicate, so she will not even think about such communication. It's impossible nowadays with all these modern technologies to build anything via email. Guys, if you have, please listen to me, if you have any communication with any woman via email, Ukrainian woman, it's not relationship, it's not a real woman. She can be real, but she looking for a sponsor and she just pretending to dedicating time to you. It's not the way people communicating and building future relationships. Okay. PTV Alien, hello to you. I have spent $500 and feel like I have been scammed, hence ending up here. It's still unpleasant, even if you will spend just $50, but you know that that was a purpose to trick you without intention to give genuine, honest communication. It's still unpleasant. So we're trying to educate you how to recognize. Rene, I agree with this advice. Never send money, regardless of the excuse, especially if you can see that a woman really waiting for this, hinting on any kind of help from you, that she gladly accepting your offer. She cannot ask, but she can create such circumstances like a hint that she has very tough, bad position. Guys, everything can happen. You can really have decent communication for a month or 2 months, and you waiting for your meeting, for example, arranged next month. And woman really can have really, really bad position, can happen in life. But how you can check? I will not even recommend you to do that, just because you are guys so naive and on distance you cannot fully check. Just not always you, okay? So I can imagine such situation, but for you, how to prove this would be more difficult. So don't send money on distance until you will meet. Or if this meeting will be not too soon, no, even probably no purpose for this meeting then. So if you will meet soon, you can come there, you will see her real situation. And if something is really as she presented to you, it's up to you. You can be a nice man if you really feel the feedback and chemistry that she going after this meeting to continue these relationships with you. Then at the end, you can, I don't know, help her. Yep. If you understand that everything can work for you, because you are not a sponsor, you're not a Santa Claus, you're not a charity, you a man who's seeking for building relationship, and it work from two people, 50-50 commitment. Man first, the one who tried to earn this, to conquer a lady with his actions, compliments, approaching. But then on some point, woman shall respond to you with her actions. Okay, guys, it's all for now. That's all for now. So I will finish today's live stream. I hope you received a little bit more new valuable information. And thank you for all guys who gave tips. Thank you to Porfirio who joined to my video with his story. He was brave.